What separates men from lesser men? Predators from prey? Fear. Predators smell it and walk away when they don't.
Not only does PvP mean something different to each individual in this day and age, it actually looks totally different for everyone as well.
Nice, nice, nice. I might just kill the ret and one deagle.
Okay.
Yeah, the ret
Slash
died.
AK. Got it, baby.
Yeah, there we go.
Faker may be in trouble here. Deathmark tries to clean it up for Ryu. Oh, look at the cleanse, look at the moves! Faker, what was that?
Now, I know PvP isn't every MMO player's desired content to play through. However, gaming is by and large about competing to be the best. Whether you're competing against the clock, enemy AI, or enemy players, many people have dreams of being at the top of their respective competitive ladders. Now, I doubt Riot will release their MMO with a heavy focus on making any part of it anything close to an esport, but I do hope that over the years they will draw inspiration from the best of what PvP within the gaming industry has offered players since its conception. That's not what we're going to talk about today, though. No, because this video is about Riot's MMO specifically, I'm going to gloss over some things Riot has already done and see what we can expand upon to hopefully catch a glimpse of what could be in store for us in their MMO. Take a look at this cinematic, for example. In summary, this Noxian is cutting down a Guardian tree, whatever that is. There could be in-game events, PvP or otherwise, where when one of these Guardians spawns or someone triggers the event by attempting to harvest the resource, then players could have to come together to take out the Guardian or harvest as much of the valuable resource as possible before it obliterates everyone. And the reason this could be a PvP-focused event is because whatever faction your character is loyal to at the time could affect or be affected by your own personal goal during the event. If you're an Ionian, you'd likely want to defend the Guardian trees by attacking players that are harvesting them. However, maybe you prioritize the potential monetary value the resource could offer, and so you see this as an opportunity to betray Ionia and walk away rich. On the other hand, if you're a player loyal to any other faction when this event breaks out, you'd likely be all in to either slay the Guardian, enemy players, or grab as much as you can for yourself before the event ends or you get killed by any of these external forces. That being said, you might just be in Ionia to earn favor with them, and in that case, you would want to defend the Guardian and the trees with any Ionian players that might be present at the time. Now, this certainly sounds like a recipe for chaos, which is why whenever and however the event starts, players in the area should get almost like an invite to participate in the event. The notification should be a brief synopsis of the event along with options for what side you'd want to fight for, Ionia or everyone else. Ideally, choosing to participate wouldn't zone you and put you in an instance like a battleground. Hopefully hitting accept would just flag you for PvP on the spot, out in the open, wherever you're at, and then the battle would begin somewhere nearby. I realize that might be a lot to ask, but this would allow players that see the event going on their map to approach the area, and once they're within a certain vicinity of said event, they would get the same option to participate. And this event wouldn't have to be exclusive to Ionia. Every region has unique resources, points of interest, and valuables to offer. It wouldn't be difficult for Riot to find ways to make all of these nations, or at least influential members of them, butt heads over different geopolitical goals. I think these events would complement a rotating war system in Riot's MMO. What I mean by rotating war system is that every week, 2 weeks, or month, two nations would just be at war. Players that are loyal to either of those factions could attack players of the enemy faction on-site, flagged or not. Apart from that, players loyal to any other faction could gain additional reputation or favor for killing or grouping with players of either faction during this time. If Demacia and Noxus are at war this week, then players loyal to Freljord, Ionia, Shurima, etc. could group with players from Noxus to gain reputation with Noxus, and alternatively, any Demacian players they kill while flagged would earn them even more favor. Just an example, I think it'd be a cool way to encourage players to fight or work together. I don't know enough of the lore to flesh out one of these PvP events for every faction, and I only like to waste so much of your time each video. So to wrap this up, I'd like to bring up an idea that has likely already crossed your mind before, but if on the off chance it hasn't yet, then you need to hear this. Imagine they include a battleground that you can queue up for that is just Summoner's Rift, but it's third person and you get to play your own character. Think like Smite, only it would be a BG in an MMO. My girlfriend and I have laughed at the potential for this plenty of times already, and if you haven't yet, then I had to share it with you. While PvP isn't everyone's cup of tea, when it comes to PvP, there is certainly something for everyone, whether it be duels, arenas, open world PvP, battlegrounds, naval combat, and so on. I'd like to take a closer look at some of these topics in future videos, so if you're interested in any of those, definitely hit that subscribe button to see what's coming next. Riot has so many champions whose stories are focused on conquest or arena-style combat. It would be a real shame if we never got to experience all of the work they've done surrounding PvP within their lore.